Well, hello everybody. I am so excited to be making this video because we did something. It was very last minute, but it's so exciting. I can't wait. So I think that this is gonna be you're gonna see this probably whenever I'm doing my pack and prep. So we are doing something for the very first time that we've never done before. We are going on the Disney cruise. I am so excited. We've been talking about it. We did do a Royal Caribbean cruise back 2-ish years ago, I think, something like that. And we took Silas on there, and I've been on cruises before. It was I was trying to get my husband to go because I used to go on cruises with my family. I told him he would really, really like it, and it was a lot of convincing to take him on, but finally I got John to go, and he absolutely loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So we did take Silas with us, and we realized that Royal Caribbean was amazing. It was great, but it wasn't the best cruise for a little kid. And of course, being Disney people, we've always said that we wanted to try a Disney cruise. So I was, just kind of always looking at deals, looking at different things. And I found that they were having just this really good deal for, dates that worked for us. And so we are so excited. It's just going to be a 3-night cruise. So nothing crazy, but it's just, we're so excited to go on a cruise again. And we're going to the Bahamas. We're going on the Disney Wish. So, one of Disney's newer ships. I know that the Treasure's the newest, and then they're coming out with the Destiny and the Adventure also this year. But I'm so excited to go on like the newer ship. I can't wait. So we're going to be doing that. We are going the end of August, and it's actually going to be, I think, Labor Day weekend. So we have a lot to do before then. The good thing is we already have passports. We've done cruises before, so we're good with all of that. But I'm taking you guys along because, like I said, this is our first time doing a Disney cruise. Even though we've gone to Disney a ton, we've never done a Disney cruise. So you guys will be learning with me as I am learning, doing all of these things, but I am so excited. I cannot wait. So this is gonna be, like I said, a whole pack and prep. Not gonna be, splitting this out. I'm not gonna have this come out earlier. So you're gonna hear about this probably once we're on the cruise, if that makes any sense. So just so excited. Can't wait to dive in. I think, what are we? How many days out are we? We're like, well, I booked it earlier, but we're, I think, like 50 or something days. Like we booked it like pretty like quickly because honestly, I was looking at the deals and I was like, you know what? That's a really good price for a cruise. So talked to John, and then he's like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's go on the cruise. So very, very excited. And I ended up booking. So we've always, since I did the veranda, whenever we went on Royal Caribbean, John's spoiled now. So we did a veranda on there, and I actually did a guaranteed veranda stateroom. So what that is you are not able to pick your stateroom location, which I think if you pay the extra money, you're able to do that. But we decided to save the money, and then we're gonna let Disney pick it. And I have read that you can possibly be upgraded with that. So we'll see. We might be able to get like a deluxe family suite or something if we let Disney pick it and then put us in a, one of their spots. So I think they do it like to see like how much they sell. So if they are sold out of the verandas, the standard ones, then they'll put us in a better one. But so yeah, we're gonna do that. Like I said, we're on the Wish and end of August. So going to the Bahamas. So we'll go to Nassau and then also their private island, which is Castaway Cay. So excited. We're just gonna dive in. So whenever, I'm just gonna keep updating you guys when we get different things going on, when, different updates. I know like there's gonna be check-in and just other things. So I will just keep you guys posted. So yay, let's get ready for the cruise. All right, guys, we are officially 44 days away from our cruise. I am so excited, but look what came in the mail today. It says Disney Cruise Line. So I already opened it up. And if you have been on Disney cruises before, you know what these are. So this is our little Disney cruise. Yay. And then on the back, it just has like the guests on our reservation, has our reservation number, and then kind of like our itinerary of when we're going and where we're going, and then what we are getting. So I think I mentioned this previously, but we actually booked a veranda stateroom, but we booked one of like those guaranteed staterooms where they're going to pick our stateroom. We didn't pay the extra money for them to pick it. So I'm very curious to see how that is, but has all that information on here, has, all of like the arrival times and everything. And then also one of the best parts is that we have our luggage tags These are so exciting that we have them. So we actually have 6 of them. So these will be for our arrival day. We will not be using all 6. We're probably only gonna use actually one of them, but it is still so exciting. And then I actually got these luggage tag covers because I heard that these rip very easily putting them on the luggage just because of like how they're handled and everything. So I will show you guys those whenever we're doing like the packing and everything, getting more stuff ready for that. But I will also link them down below if you are interested in them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe how close we're getting. So yeah, just gonna kind of like keep popping in, telling you guys like things day to day. As of right now, like there's nothing like too exciting, you know, after booking, but this is kind of like the next step. And then also once we get to, I think it's like 30 days exactly, we get to check in for the cruise. So that's gonna be midnight Eastern time zone, so have to be prepared to check in because then that is going to give us our boarding time for the ship. And we definitely want to try to get an earlier boarding time like everybody else, but we will see. So excited. So stay tuned. Gonna keep updating you guys whenever we get different updates for the cruise. Hey guys, we are officially 30 days away from sail date, and you know what that means. This is one of the biggest days for the Disney Cruise Line, if you are familiar with it. This is check-in day, and now what happened to me was, I know to check in, you can check in right at midnight Eastern time, so luckily we are Eastern time, but we just got back from a trip and I overslept. I wasn't even thinking the night before to set my alarm or, you know, to stay up and to do it. So your girl missed it. But you know what? It's fine because I woke up at 7 that morning. I was laying in bed. John was over with Silas and I was just thinking to myself and I was like, oh, today is check-in day for the cruise. So I hurried up, grabbed my phone and was getting all of that ready. But I kind of wanted to just do like a quick overview of it. And if I was doing it again and I wanted to stay up at midnight, I would definitely have some things prepared for the check-in. And if you've, you know, done a Disney cruise, you probably already know this, but for me, you know, and honestly, Royal Caribbean is kind of the same way for the check-in process. So just some things that I will have ready for next time whenever it comes to the check-in. So now, like I said, it is 30 days out from your sail date, and it usually gives you a little countdown on your Disney Cruise app where you can see, and it'll tell you when exactly check-in is. So if you scroll down, you'll see like there's like a little box that says check-in. I would do it here, but I can't because I already checked in. So you can go ahead, you can check that. So I already knew that mine was today and I was getting ready for it. So, you know, you can kind of like plan accordingly if you want to stay up till midnight or, you know, wherever you're at in your time zone. But I did not, like I said, check in until the 7 a.m. that morning. So checking in, you can go ahead, hit that button whenever it is ready for you to check in, and you're gonna check in your party. Now, one thing that I wish I would have had ahead of time was photos. You're gonna have to upload photos for them to identify you at the cruise port. And I'm not sure exactly why they do it. I don't know if it goes on your little card. I can't remember why, but they need clear front photos. So now it can be a selfie, it could be like a picture somebody else took of you, but you need it to be clear of your face. You kind of don't really want anything else in the background. You don't want other people in the picture. You want it to be clear of your face. So that is a note. And I kind of had to like hurry up and scroll through my photos to see which photos I had. I would not recommend that because that took a lot of time for me to just kind of like keep doing that and looking, finding one of me, my husband, and my son. So you're gonna need one for everybody in the cruising party, but that is one thing I would recommend is maybe doing that the night before. Take pictures of everybody, have a little photo party where you're gonna take pictures just of like, you know, you need just this area here. So big thing that you're gonna wanna have ready are the pictures. That was one of the biggest things I wish I prepared for. Next up, you're gonna want your passports ready. So making sure you probably should have your passports by now. If you don't, I mean, it's no big deal. You can check in still right up before the cruise. I think it is like the day before you can still check in. So You're gonna wanna make sure that you have those passports ready if you do have them, and then you're gonna have to take pictures of them, and then also just make sure, you know, you put in the passport IDs, have those ready, and so you can already have those uploaded. And that's just gonna save time for at the port and everything. You're also gonna wanna put in your credit or debit card information for onboard purchases. So in case you are gonna buy some stuff on there, they give you the option. So hey, you know, you can go ahead and upload this. That way all you have to do is charge it to your stateroom, or you could use your Magic Band as well. So you can go ahead and do that. I did that, so I just added a credit card that we could have for onboard purchases. Also, you're gonna wanna have ready your travel plans. So this is gonna be your incoming flights, when you're planning on getting to the port, if you know you're driving. So that's very important too, to have that all ironed out and have that ready to go. Again, like I said, if I was a little bit more prepared, I would have had that in front of me, and then I could have just, you know, quickly, you know, instead of like going back and forth, I was going on my phone, going to like our flight and everything and getting our information. So want to make sure you are doing that and having that in front of you and ready. And then you're going to want to do your port arrival time. Now, I know that a lot of people, the reason why they check in at midnight and they try to do it as early as possible is because they want that early check-in time, which is as soon as 11 a.m. to get on the ship. So it's, you know, if you really, really want that, you're going to want to probably stay up at midnight and have that everything ready that you're going to need to do the check-in. But for us, when I checked in at 7 a.m., like I said, Eastern time, and I got 12:45 as the boarding time. That's like an hour and 45 minutes later than the 11 a.m. So I don't think it's that bad. And then plus two, we are staying at Disney the night before. So driving over to Port Canaveral in the morning. And honestly, we have plans to wake up and get breakfast and head on over there. It takes about an hour from Disney. So I didn't want to have to rush or anything. And I think that we're still going to have plenty of time on the ship. So it's all up to you what you want to do, but the earliest time I was able to get was 12:45, and I was totally fine with that. And so it was good. I think our boarding group is boarding group 11, I believe. So let me check real quick. All right, so yes, we were boarding group 11, and I have heard that it actually goes pretty fast for the Disney cruise. They have their stuff together, especially if you already do like the online check-in and get all that stuff ready. Should be good to go. So, you know, just biggest tip I have for this is to have all of your stuff ready and together. I'm just kind of like looking at my notes here that I took as I was doing it, but you know, it wasn't really difficult. I just wish that we would have, you know, I would have had everything prepared the night before, but like I said, we just got back from our trip at Disney, and I was tired. I was not staying up till midnight. So, and then here, once you do check in, it's gonna tell you if you owe a balance or not. If you've already paid, it'll tell you it's paid in full, or it's gonna tell you if you do owe that balance. And I believe you have to pay before you can fully check in too. So another big note, if you do have a balance left on there, you have to pay before you can fully check in. And also too, another thing is if you already have your room assignment, that's great. But for us, when we checked in, I did a guaranteed veranda, so I did not get a room assignment right away. I'm hoping soon I will. From what I've read, it could be, you know, as soon as you check in, you can get your room assignment if you do that guaranteed room, you know, stateroom or whatever. But I did not yet. So I'll keep you updated when I get that. We'll see what our number is. But for now, it just says, you know, guaranteed staterooms. So we'll see. And then we did also, I think I did it a few days ago, we also did the pirate kind of makeover for my son, because we're gonna do that on pirate night. Let him, you know, get all dressed up. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know if he's gonna want anything on his face because he does not like face paint, but he'll get like a fun outfit and everything, dressed up like a pirate. So I did book that a few days ago. That was not for check-in day. I was able to do that earlier. So I know if you wanna do like the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, that also opens up earlier too. So then that way you can schedule, you know, your little princess to go ahead, get a little makeover there. But for him, we did it for pirate night. And I believe that is on day number 2. I think so, but it's gonna be really fun for him. So that's what I had for specifically the check-in process. Like I said, there's other things like doing excursions and stuff, which we aren't doing because my son is still, he's only 3. So we'll be really interested, you know, we'll just be interested in doing stuff on the boat, and then Castaway Cay whenever we go there. Oh, another thing is the dining. So I did that whenever I booked the cruise. Originally when we booked it, it was funny because they had us booked, I think, for like the 8:15 dinner, and I was like, Absolutely not. That is way too late for us. We eat dinner like usually around 5:30. And so I was able to switch us really quickly to the 5:45 p.m. time. But I have been looking and it looks like now they're all booked up for the 5:45 time. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and grab that as early as possible if you are looking to do the earlier one, because again, Disney Cruise Line, a lot of kids, parents don't really want to do the later time, so unless, you know, it's adults, they're usually okay with it, but for us, we wanted that earlier time. So you're gonna want to make sure you do that ahead of time, making sure you're getting that all ready. So like I said, that's it. We are just waiting. I will keep you guys updated for whenever we get that room assignment. I'm really excited to see. Like I said, really hoping we get the upgrade. I think I mentioned that in my previous check-in, but yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait. Just gonna be so much fun. So I'll see you guys in a little bit for the next check-in. All right, real quick guys, wanted to pop back on here. I just got an email. I am so excited because we got our room assignment finally. And let me just look here real quick, but we ended up getting upgraded. It's so exciting. So like I said, I booked this and we booked a guaranteed veranda stateroom. So that would have been just your regular veranda room, you know, nothing special. But when I got the email, I can kind of like show you what the email looks like. Maybe I can pop it up here on the screen. But it, you know, it said that your room was booked, and so, you know, went on to like my Disney Cruise Line app and wanted to look at it, and then I saw on there it said a deluxe family ocean view room. So with a veranda. I am so excited because we did not pay for the deluxe family suite, but we got one. So that is very good to know that it is very possible that you could get upgraded. So what I'm thinking was, more people booked the standard veranda rooms. They were all taken, so they had to upgrade us. So we have the deluxe family ocean view stateroom with a veranda. We are in category 04C, and then we are on deck 6. We are stateroom 6574. I can't believe it. So I am so excited. And this deluxe family stateroom, I think like there's like, I had John like look it up for me. It was like a couple hundred like extra square feet that we get with it. So it's like a bigger room and a bigger veranda. Oh, so exciting. So excited. I can't wait. So, heading to Costco right now, but stay tuned. I'm gonna get some more stuff ready as we are so close to going on our cruise. All right, gang. Who's excited for the cruise? Me. We are officially 1 week away from cruise sailing date, but we are 6 days away from our official leaving date because we are spending, I don't know if I ever mentioned that. We're flying out the night before the cruise, which will be that Thursday, and well, the day, so we're flying out that morning, and we're spending the day down at Disney, so we'll be staying at the Yacht Club. And then going into Epcot for the day. You excited? So, but we are officially 1 week away from the cruise. We have a lot to do. I have a lot of stuff that I kind of want to get packed today, so that is the goal, to kind of get that done. And yeah, just get some things together. You ready, buddy? Somebody's so excited.
Who's so excited?
Are you so excited? So we have been really watching the weather because since we are cruising end of August, kind of got to watch the hurricanes. I think we're going to be good. We've looked at it. It's a week out. So by now they would be able to kind of like call it and say, oh, there's going to be a hurricane coming. So I think we should be good. Hopefully weather conditions are going to be good, because we still don't want to go down and have it like be windy and rainy, because that's not fun either. So praying for nice weather. Otherwise, let's get started. Let's get some stuff packed up and get ready. All right, so first thing I kind of wanted to show was there's this thing that they do, especially on Disney cruises. I believe that they do it on all the cruises, but I know on the Disney cruise it's a lot bigger because it's more for kids, is a thing called fish extender. Now, what this fish extender is you hang this kind of like little pouch thing outside your door, and if other people are there with kiddos, they bring kind of like these little gifts that they'll go ahead and pop into those little pockets. And I've seen it and I think it's really fun. So I got one for Silas, and it comes with 3 pockets, but we just have him. So wanted to decorate one of them and put his name on there. So let me open this up and let's see what this looks like. So super cute. We can hang this up outside of our door. Comes with like, you know, little thing here to hang up with, so we'll decorate. We'll do this top one and put your name on. What do you think? Sound good? Yeah? Okay. I just got these little, I hope that they work pretty well. They're just stickers, so we're just gonna have his name spelled out on here. So, like I said, I hope that they stick, but we'll see how well that they do. Trying to put these on. They're not sticking that well. It's fine. It's fine, honey. They're not sticking very well, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is hot glue these so that way they stick a little bit better. Hot glue gun worked really good. That's not going anywhere, so that is ready to go with Silas's name on it. All right, so now that that is good to go, kind of wanted to show you what I got for the fish extenders. I'm gonna link everything down below because I got these all from Amazon, including the little fish extender pouch. So if you wanted to go ahead and grab that on Amazon, you can. I will link it down below, my affiliate links. But so these are some of the gifts that we got that we can pass out to other kids if we see other things or, you know, other kids on the ship. So some of the first things that we got were these little slap bracelets. Thought these were super cute. They were kind of like pirate themed. So really like these. Figured that these would be something easy to kind of, you know, put in the pouches for kiddos. And it came with a pack of 48. So we're not going to use all of these for the trip. We can go ahead and save them for our next cruise. Another fun thing that I got from Amazon were these little bubble wands. I thought they were super cute because they have Mickey on them and then they were just little bubbles. So these will be super fun for kiddos if, you know, they get these in the pouches and they can use them, you know. So I thought that these were super cute. And then I also got these pens on Amazon. I think that they have Mickey on the top here, so little cute pens that he can go ahead and hand out to people. And then I think that there were a couple of more things that I do have left over. You can have a pen, honey. But we're going to hand these out, but I was thinking that I have some things up in the cabinet that I use for like birthday party favors I have left over. So I might bring a couple of those things like Play-Doh. I believe I have like little poppers and different things. So we're gonna try to get some of those and bring those with us too. Also wanted to show, I got some cute magnets to decorate our doors, because if you see on cruises, everybody kind of decorates their outside door there on, you know, for their stateroom. So I got these, and it came with these kind of like washable markers that you can put on the front here and just reuse them. So I thought this was cute. It came with 2 packs or 2 of these magnets. So we're gonna take these to decorate. And then I also got these Mickey magnets. You can't really tell here, but I'll pop a picture up here that you can see, but we're gonna decorate our door with these as well. So I thought this would be a fun thing to do once we are able to get inside our door. Okay, so I came back upstairs now, and like I said, wanted to get some stuff packed up. So I figured I would start with my stuff, some clothing items that I'm going to be wearing for the cruise. So let me show you what I have so far, kind of do a little try on session for you and show you what I'm thinking about wearing. All right, so this is outfit number 1. I thought that this dress was super cute. I got this from Costco, and this is what I'm going to be wearing whenever we get on the cruise and for our embarkation day. So this is so cute. Like I said, I got it at Costco, and it was actually like $10 or something. It's a Nautica dress. I thought it was just so like cruise and super cute. So really love it, and it's just so like comfortable too. I really like the fact that it is. And I'll just wear like some biker shorts underneath in case it's windy. So I want to make sure that, you know, my dress isn't flying up or anything. But I thought that this was super cute for embarkation day. All right, so this is my other dress. Now this will be for dinner. This is like my first dress for my options for dinner. I don't really have them specifically for either restaurant, because there's going to be 3 different dining options that we're going to have. So I'm just going to kind of see whatever I feel like wearing that night. But this one's super cute. Got this one from the Gap. You can see it's like a little midi dress, so figured it'd be really fun to wear. And then I'm not sure about what shoes I'm gonna wear yet. I don't know if I want to wear heels or just stick with, you know, sandals, so I'm going to figure that out. But this is one of my options. I think it's super cute, and like I said, nice and flowy, nice and long. So this will be good for dinner any night. Okay, and then this is dress number 2 for dinners. I really like this dress. I think it's like very cruise appropriate. So I like that it's like, you know, kind of like that like knit dress, and it's super comfortable. So really like it. I think it's super cute. So one of the options I can wear for dinner as well. And I got this one from Abercrombie & Fitch. They're really stepping up their game. I really like their clothing, so I've been ordering a lot from them, but really think this is super cute and so comfortable too. And then this is my third dress. I actually really like this one. You can see how flowy it is. I got this from Amazon. I think it's super cute. It's like a halter neck here, and I don't know, I really like it. It's so comfortable and it's so long. So I figured that this can be more of like the fancier dining night. So whenever we go to the Roy and Disney dining, I'll probably wear this one, but I really like it because, like I said, it is so comfortable, and I just think it's super cute. So excited to wear this one as well, and I really like the pink and the green color. I think it's super cute. I do have another dress, just bringing this as a backup. It is just such like a nice, cute maxi dress. I've had this one for a while. Can't even remember where I got it from, but just so cute, just so comfortable. So figured I would bring this one just in case I wanted like another option for dinner if I didn't feel like wearing any of the other ones. I have this one too, and like I said, this one's so comfortable, so really like it. But that is my options for dinner. Now I'm really excited to show you what else I have to wear. All right, now this is my pirate night dress. I am so excited about it. We're gonna kind of go all out. We're gonna dress up, but I got this dress from Amazon, as well as the little what do you call it, the corset that goes in the front here. So really like it. I thought that this dress was so cute and just nice for pirate night. I was so excited that I found it. So like I said, found it on Amazon, thought it was super cute, but I'm so excited to get all dressed up for pirate night. So I ordered my son and my husband something too, so we're both really excited to all dress up and have fun for it. But I really like this outfit. I think it's so cute and it's comfortable, and like I said, I kind of like the fact that it's like long, it's like a high-low type of dress and just fun, and it's comfy, but it is very piratey, I feel like. And finally, I am also bringing this romper. Now I feel like this would be super cute to wear just covered up. Like if I'm walking around the cruise ship, don't have like my swimsuit on or whatever, we're not going to the pool, we're just walking around during the day, this is something super cute. Or if we get off at Nassau, this is kind of like something I could wear there just to like walk around and stuff. So wanted to have something that, you know, wasn't like super formal, wasn't just my swimsuit, but something comfy to like just throw on and walk around in. That is what I'm bringing on the cruise. Now I do have like some biker shorts and then some t-shirts and like a pair of leggings, but in a sweatshirt. But like, you know, those are just like extra things I need. And of course like pajamas and stuff, but figured that should be good. I have everything that like I need to go on. I have my swimsuits also, which I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna pack those. So let's throw all my stuff into the packing cubes, see how many I need, see how we can get this stuff to fit. Have 4 packing cubes. I figured I was gonna have a lot of stuff. We are taking 2 checked bags, so everything should fit pretty good in here. One of these has my pajamas and then also an extra swimsuit in there. This is kind of where my dresses are, so put this in a separate, these are like, you know, the dinner dresses, so put those in the separate bag. I can hang those up once we get on the cruise. This is undies and different things are in there. And then of course, these are kind of like my comfy clothes, including that romper that I showed you with a little sweatshirt here. So biker shorts, pants, and then some t-shirts in there. So these all look good. I'm glad that they're all packed away, ready to go. And then, oh, so this is my swimsuit. So like I said, I have an extra one, but I will be taking this one as well. This is my 2-piece. I will show you where I'm putting these guys in one of the bags that I have set up. So this is my bag that I'm going to be taking for our swimsuits. Now I wanna have all of our swimsuits separate and ready to go because, as you know, on the cruise ship, your room might not be ready. Or if your room is ready, you might not have your luggage there right away because whenever you get them to take that away, it can be iffy on what time it actually gets delivered to your room. So wanted to have like our swimsuits ready in case we do want to hit up the pool, in case we wanted to be up on the deck and kind of hang out, swim, and do whatever. I just wanted to have an easy place to grab them. So I'm gonna put my swimsuit in here, my husband's swimsuit, and also my son's swimsuit. So that way we can go ahead, change, and get ready to go with the swimsuits and have them easy to grab. The thing I'm also putting in this bag here too is these towel bands. These are really good for cruise ships, especially if you have, you know, your lounge chair and then you have a towel sitting on there. As we know, the cruise ships can get really, really windy. So these are really good to put on your chair so that way your towels don't blow away. I can link these down below. I got these on Amazon, but they're just a nice purchase to have for especially, you know, the cruises or even at the beach because it can get windy at the beach. So wanted to make sure we have these to put on our chairs. And then it's good too because then you can kind of see or pick out your chair very easily. You can see them, you know, if you have like the different colors on here. So really good to have these. All right, so now I want to move on to my son's stuff. I want to go into his room and kind of figure out what I need to grab out of his, you know, closet, whatever, get his ready, and then maybe we'll go ahead and throw his stuff into packing cubes as well. So Silas's stuff, this is what I have ready for him to go. So this will be travel day outfit, have this ready for him. And then I have, this will be for a dinner one night. These are all like the cruise dinner outfits. So this will be for one of the nights. This is a super cute, I actually got all these tops from Gap. I love them so much, but this one has the matching shorts. I think it's so cute. There's this one, this nice blue one, love it. And then this nice Hawaiian red one with shorts with it. And then down here I have some comfy clothes as well. So just have like Mickey shirts, Donald shirt, and then like another Mickey shirt, and then some comfy shorts in case he needs something to wear during the day. And then this will be travel home outfit here, an extra swimsuit. We have a bunch of undies for my freshly trained potty trainer guy, you know. And then we have, so his pajamas here. I have 2 sets just in case. So those are already, like I said, extra swimsuits. And then I also have his diapers because he still wears those for his nap, and then also for, you know, out in the evening because whenever he goes to sleep, he is not able to hold it. So these all look good. Ready to go ahead, throw these into packing cubes as well. Able to get all of his stuff into 2 packing cubes. Wanted to grab a sweatshirt for him as well. Kind of forgot to do that, but this is all of his clothes. And then in here, I threw his diapers on top, his PJs, and we also have his undies in here, and also his extra swimsuit. So that looks good. I am still unsure about what shoes I want to take for him because, like I said, we're only going to be at Disney for 1 day, so I don't know if I want to take his tennis shoes or if I just want to go ahead and just put him in sandals. I'm probably gonna put him in tennis shoes, but that's okay because I can just throw socks in here as well. But yeah, for now, this looks good for him, my little guy. I'm taking a break for tonight. I got a lot to do this weekend. I know tomorrow I have a couple appointments, so see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. I am here. Gonna go in and get my nails done. They are just grown out. I am excited to get them redone. My camera died as soon as I picked it up to film, so it might look a little bit different because I'm just using my phone right now. But yeah, excited to get my nails done, and then I'm also gonna get a pedicure ready for the cruise, and then also after I'm done here, I'm gonna head over and go get my hair done because I need to get some more highlights in. My grays are coming in and they're very noticeable, so I wanted to get that, get a fresh trim. So get that all done. But yeah, excited to get all freshened up and get ready. So let's go ahead and get my nails done. All right, so just got my nails done. I did like the ombre, just the French ombre. Super pretty. Got my pedicure done. I got like a nice pink color, and I have about like 45 minutes to kill, so I just stopped here at TJ Maxx and I'm just gonna take a look around, see what I can find, see if there's any last minute things that I need. But yeah, I'm just gonna head in there and see if I find anything good. So I found some goodies in TJ Maxx, kind of just like poked around a little bit, and I'm gonna link my decorate with me for fall down below because I think that should be up by now. If it is, I'll link it down below. But there were like a couple more things that I figured that I wanted, so wanted to show you. Nothing really for the cruise that I got, but I had time to kill, so I went shopping. So found this cute little, like, you know, little decoration. I love like kind of like just like the very like muted like colors, like fall colors, natural colors. So did that, got that, excited to put that up. And then I also got another pumpkin because you do a lot of pumpkins in the house. This is like a nice like wood pumpkin. So have that. And then, oh, I got a candle too. It smelled really good. I tried not to do the candles because I know that they're not the best. I know you're supposed to do like the soy candles, but you know what? I enjoy them, especially around like the fall and winter time. I think that they're just really nice to burn. So I should have told her she didn't have to wrap it up for me. But I got this one. It's like an amber saffron, and oh, it just smells so good. So you know what? Whatever. I'm like, I just wanted a candle. And then I got John, he was asking for some like new running shirts. These were only $10, so got him a couple, like they're like that nice like sweat wicking material. I hope that they're good though, because they're a little thicker than what I thought. So you know what, I was like, you know what, if he wants to return them, we can totally do that. But that was what I got, spent like $50, so it wasn't too much, but you know, just picked up a few things, killed some time. So now I can head over and go get my hair done, which I'm excited about. Yay! Right, hair is all done. I feel so good. I got like a good amount cut off too. Just feels so much better, and like I said, got the highlights in. So yeah, so excited because I'm all ready to go now. That's what I was telling my hairstylist Layla, who's also my friend. Told her I was like, I'm ready. We're ready for the cruise. All right, everybody, welcome back. Today is 4 days until our cruise. Just got back from church today. I signed off yesterday after getting my hair done and getting my nails done, just because I was kind of just taking a breather, taking a moment. But today is a very big day because I want to get everything packed up and ready, basically that I can. Have it in the suitcases ready to go. So that way I can kind of see like where I have room. So that means I have to get John's stuff all together. I think he kind of like gave me some of like his stuff that he wanted to wear. So let's see what he picked out, and then hopefully we can just go ahead and throw that into the packing cubes. All right, so John's clothes. So for the cruise, he had these 3 nice shirts to wear for the dinner. So it just has like some nice button ups that are super nice. Again, not any specific nights that he wants to wear them. Just have them available. So he has that. He has the 2 shorts that he figured he could like, you know, switch back and forth between, you know, for the 3 dinner nights. So has those. And then we also have just some regular t-shirts he wanted like just to lounge around in, or like during the day. He has some tank tops as well that he's bringing, along with some sweatpants and a sweatshirt for in case we sit out on our veranda at night and if it's a little bit chilly. He has that because the last cruise he forgot to bring a sweatshirt and he was so cold that night. So we have those, and then these are some of his workout clothes. So he wanted to bring some workout shorts and t-shirts to see if he could use the gym on the cruise ship. I might also bring my workout stuff. I just want to see how much room I'm going to have in my suitcases. So yeah, I would really, really love to try out the gym and do stuff there. So we'll see. But of course, we have his workout stuff, have some socks, his hat that he uses to work out in, of course, his underwear, extra swim trunks that he has, and then his belt. And then now, these are 2 of his Roosevelt shirts. He was talking about bringing this one. Not sure if maybe he just wants to bring one because we are only going to Epcot whenever we get down there, whenever we fly down on Thursday. So I'll just probably, he said he's gonna just wear like, you know, some of his like comfy shorts that he's gonna wear for the airplane, wear a t-shirt, and then that way he can just change into one of these. So I'm gonna see which one he wants to wear. Silas does have this one as well. It's super cute. I love, but it's like more like Animal Kingdom type vibe since it has Rafiki on it. But he might wear this one instead. I'm gonna double check with him. I'm gonna see. But yeah, we can at least get this stuff all thrown into the packing cubes and then throw it into the suitcases.
so I got John's stuff all in 2 packing cubes, which is good. I'm just gonna leave his sweatshirt out and just kind of like have that out sitting in the suitcase. I don't really want to stuff it into the packing cube, but have that. And then I also have his Roosevelt shirt. This is the one that he's gonna wear to Epcot. So want to have that readily available so that way once we get down there, because we're gonna get down there probably like around like 9 or 10, we can get to the hotel and then he can hurry up and change into that out of his one that he's gonna wear on the airplane. So, looking good. So now, let's get the suitcases out. So we're going to be taking 2 checked bags and then that is it. We're gonna fit everything into these 2 suitcases. So I have my one here. This is our old kind of like Amazon one, hard shell, nothing crazy, but use this quite a bit. But I am using my beloved level 8 luggage. You can see it has gotten a lot of use out of it. It is my favorite luggage. It just glides so nice over like the airport floor and everything. Able to fit everything in here very well. So this is the Voyager set. I have the carry-on that matches this as well, but I am not taking it this time. I am just taking the checked bag. I do have a discount code still with them. I will put it on the screen here if you want to use it, and then I will link my suitcase down below. Like I said, recommend them to everybody. It is just so nice to have like luxury luggage without the luxury price tag. So go ahead and get your level 8 luggage for your next vacation. So before I pack things up into the suitcases, wanted to just show you, I forgot about a couple things. So Silas does have a matching Roosevelt shirt with John, the one that he's gonna bring onto the cruise. So I'm gonna pack his just in case he wants to wear it with John. And then also I did purchase this on Amazon and Silas is actually in love with it. So I got him a pirate hat and then just like a pirate costume for pirate night, because we were going to do the pirate makeover for Silas. I had it scheduled, but you know what? After reading everything, after like, you know, doing my research, Silas is not really into face paint. He does not really like it. So I'm like, I don't want to spend all that money just to have him want to wipe it off right after we're done. So got him a nice pirate outfit. I will link this one down below that I found on Amazon. So it came with the pants and it also came with a sword and a couple of other little things. So figured he would really like this, and it's just gonna save us money anyway. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get this packed up into his packing cube. That way it's in there as well. These are Silas's sandals that I am bringing. They are just nice like little reef sandals. I'm also going to be bringing his other sandals that I will show you in a little bit. They're more of like a water shoe. So wanted to bring that like in case, you know, for like around the pool, but these will be for like dinner. So wanted to throw these in here. All right, so this is what I have so far. So like I said, this is the shirt that John will be changing into whenever we go to the parks. I have his little, his one packing cube here, have his sweatshirt sitting on top, have another packing cube under here, and then this is actually his pirate outfit for pirate night. This will be a surprise, so you guys can see this in the vlogs, what it looks like. I will link it down below though, for what it looks like, for which one I got for him. And then I'm leaving this spot open because I know he's gonna be bringing running shoes, so figured I'd leave that open so then that way he can have those. And then over here, I have Silas's toiletries, so these will be, you know, just some of the things he needs. Toothbrush, toothpaste, some face stuff that I need for him, some lotion, some, you know, body wash. So that is all of his stuff. And then in here, I have our fish extender with some of our stuff. This is like our signs that I showed you earlier. Oh, and then this is These are like little magnet hooks. So if you know, on the cruise ships, everything's like, what do you want to call that, magnetic. So that way you can hang everything up if you need to, if you need extra hanging space. So I like to bring these just in case. They're really small and they don't take up much room. So they can just go in there. So that, and then this is Silas's side. Again, have his 2 packing cubes here. I have his pirate costume in there along with his sandals. And then I have his pirate hat sitting here, and inside I have a couple of his pirate stuff. These are the sheets for his slumber tot. And I bring these all the time with us down to Disney. Now the slumber tot is going to stay in our owner's locker, so it's not gonna be coming with us on the cruise ship because it is not allowed, since it is an inflatable mattress, but we will use it for the one night when we're down in Disney, when we sleep down there. So that is in there. And then we also have, these are like, this is like the fish extender presents. Oh, under here is his little sword that came with his costume here. So we have those little fish extender gifts that I showed you before, along with these pens. And then this is like a little extra ports that I like to bring, because on the cruise ship, there's never enough, I feel like. I don't know about Disney, but we'll see how theirs pairs up with you know, Royal Caribbean, because on Royal Caribbean I didn't have enough, so I needed this, but we will have that. And then I do have some pillowcases here because we like to bring our own pillowcases, and also a laundry bag for dirty laundry. So still lots of space in here, because if I need to put other things in here, I still have the space. That's how I like it. But for now, this is what we're going with for John and Silas' suitcase. So I'm happy with this. I have my shoes that I finally picked out that I want to wear. These are going to be like my heels for dinner. And then these are my reef shoes that are like waterproof, and they'll just be good for like the pool, for the beach. So I figured I could take those. And then I have all of my packing cubes, which are underneath here. You'll see I have some of my hair stuff right here. And then this is my little, like, kind of like almost like sleeping bag, like little cocoon thing. I'll pop a picture up here. I love this thing because I am very particular about where I sleep, and I like the fact that it smells like home. It's my own sheets, so absolutely love that thing. And then my other packing cube is down there, so that is looking good. And then in here I have some other toiletries that I have ready to go. My jewelry in my little bag right here. And then over here I have this big open space for, I still have to put my curling iron and different things in here. And then this is actually our swimsuit bag that I showed you before, where I wanted to put all of our swimsuits, have them ready to go. And then this is our beach bag that I am going to be carrying around on the cruise ship if we go to the beach. This is where I'll take on Castaway Cay and just bring all of our stuff with us. So yay, this looks so good. And I'm so happy. I just feel like I have a lot of room. So if I'm forgetting something, I can go ahead and throw it in here. But really happy with getting everything in here, and it's looking good so far. So wanted to get a quick weight check before I am, you know, there's not gonna be too much more that I'm gonna be putting in these. So I just wanna make sure that it's looking good and that it's not 50 pounds or over. So let's see. Oh, and then this is my little luggage weight. I will be bringing this with us. It always comes with us because I like to check on our way back too, to make sure that we don't have to take anything out of our suitcase. We don't have to do that at the airport, because we have had to do that before, and it is just very, very stressful. So I would highly recommend getting one of these from Amazon, because it just makes life so much easier. We have done the whole thing where like we've stood on a scale and tried to almost do it that way, and it's so hard. This is so much easier. So this one is 38 pounds. So this one's good. And I am sure Silas and John's is good too. Let me see. Yep, theirs is like 35 pounds. So we are good. These should be good to go. And like I said, I have plenty of room if I still need to add a couple more things, but that shouldn't put us over the 40 or the 50 pound weight limit. I mentioned before, I can't remember if I mentioned it way earlier, but we are actually renting a car for whenever we fly down there, because it was just actually way cheaper to do it that way than to do anything else. So we're renting a car, but that means we need a car seat. So this is our travel car seat. Look how this thing is like so nice. It's a backpack, and the car seat itself is really, really nice. We've traveled with this before. I'll link it on Amazon down below, but it is one of our favorite car seats to travel with because it is just so lightweight, and this is so much easier than dragging a big giant backpack for some of the car seats that we've traveled with before, but this is so nice. So we're gonna be taking this, so John will wear this, and then we will be able to just take this to the gate. We're gonna gate check it with the stroller, so then that way, you know, we have it as soon as we get off the airplane. All right, so close to the finish line here. So this is my backpack that I will be taking. So this will go into me with Epcot, and then I will also be flying with it. This will be kind of like my personal item going for Spirit, because everything is in my suitcase, so I don't really need to, you know, take anything in here, but this will be for everything that we need on the airplane. So inside here, I'm gonna have lots of room because I really don't need much in here. But in the back here, I know for sure I'm gonna be bringing my laptop, so I'm gonna put that in the back here. And then in here, I do have some, this is like his little, like, if we go out to eat, this is what I bring for Silas. It has just like color or crayons in here, little coloring pads, and then also a little like sand thing if he wants to play with. So that goes in the main pocket here. And then also I have a wet bag for if he needs a change of clothes or anything. So always have that on hand, underwear, different things. So that is in here as well. Oh, and then I'm going to be putting these in here. These are the water shoes I was talking about. Now I'm putting them in my backpack because, like I said, we are going to Epcot that first day that we get down there. And I know it might be warm, so if he wants to go through the Moana attraction, I have this ready to go. So I'm gonna put these in here so that way I have them if he wants to change into them, if he needs them and wants to go through there, we can. So main pocket, there is still plenty of room in there. And I wanted to leave it that way in case I need to throw like water bottles in there, in case like snacks. I'm not bringing too many snacks on the airplane because I figured whenever we get to the airport, we're probably gonna get breakfast. And I don't think he's gonna be that hungry, so yeah, I don't really think I need it. And then also my husband is taking a backpack. So in his, he's gonna have a lot of space. So I figured if we are gonna take snacks, we're gonna throw them in his backpack. So, and here I also do have, I always bring this little Miss Mouth's Messy Eater spray. This is my favorite spray ever. So in case he gets something on his clothes, in case I get something on my clothes, I'm able to use this stain spray. It works wonderfully. And then I also have some hand sanitizer. I always bring this for the airplane. And then I also have these little disposable potty covers. Now these are good for like if you're going to like a bathroom and your toddler needs to like put their hands somewhere. These are nice. So I always bring those as well. Have a copy of his birth certificate in here. Let's see what else. I'll be throwing like my deodorant in here as well the day that we leave. Let's see. I have extra batteries for my camera, so I like to bring those. And then I do have a backup battery for like a charger for my phone in case it needs charge. I have my Magic Band and then also my son's Magic Band. Have those ready to go so that way, you know, we can put them on once we get down there. Don't have to dig around for those. That's one thing I would highly suggest, especially if you're flying in early like us and plan on doing the parks, going anywhere. Have your Magic Bands like easily accessible. And then I have gum because Disney does not sell gum in the theme parks. So, and that is pretty much it in there. So, and then really this front pocket here, I like to keep open and I put things like, let's see. Oh, I have my silicone straws I have ready to go. So, because Disney does the paper straws and toddlers just do not mix. So that is really it. Like I said, trying very minimal for this trip, like just not trying to pack too much because my little boy is growing up, so it's not like he needs a ton of stuff. So it's kind of nice, but it's kind of bittersweet in a way. One thing that we are definitely bringing for this trip is my polysporin. Now, I used this before and I thought it worked great back in May whenever we did it, and I can't remember if we did it this last trip. I don't think that we did it this last trip, and I think Silas did end up getting a cold. So doing it this time. Now, if you're not familiar with this, this is like kind of like an antibacterial thing, but you put it in your nose right before you get on the airplane. And what it does is it almost like makes it so that way, like, because the sickness, like the viruses go through your nose. So it almost kills them like before they can like get into your body and everything. So we're going to do this again. So I brought Q-tips, but always have this in my backpack ready to go. So, yeah, that is really it for the backpack. And then let me show you what I'm bringing for my purse. This is my Vera Bradley bag. I just got this for last trip and I really liked it. So it's like this like sling bag where it goes across like this. So it's nice. It's like especially nice in the park whenever like I go in and I need to like grab out like my phone or my camera real quick. Have this, and it has like a lot of space in here. So inside I'll have like my wallet, like my lip stuff, and then I also have my sunglasses that I'll be bringing, and I'll have my vitamin pouch that I have in here. And then in the front I just kind of have like a couple toys. Like I have like this for Silas. And I also have like these little like magnetic guys in case we are like standing in line. But that is it. And then like I said, I'll throw my camera in here. So, and then this is good because I can throw this right into my backpack before we board on Spirit, because you know how funny Spirit is with like, you know, personal items and making sure that everything is like inside the one personal item. So I can hurry up and throw that in there. Another thing that I will be throwing in my backpack that I'm not ready to throw in yet, because I have a couple more things to add to this. This is our passport carrier. Now this has all of our passports in here. And then I will also put a couple of like important documents that we need in here for the cruise. So you can see have our passports in here ready to go. But I like that it's like in one place. We're not like worrying about like just our own. I have just everything right here, especially easy for the cruise ship. So I can hurry up, pull it out. And then for flying too, it's really nice to just have all the passports in here. So gonna be putting this in my backpack, but need to put a couple of things in here first. But wrapping it up for bags, like I said, since we have the suitcases, we're able to take like our personal items. So Silas will be taking his little Lightning McQueen backpack. He's very excited about it. So in here, I have some goodies for him. I do have his headphones, which I think John's gonna put in his backpack anyways, because he's gonna be the one with the tablet to hold on to that. But I do have these little fun things. So this is like almost like a little surprise thing. Got it at the dollar store. Figured it'd be something fun. It has like Mickey and it comes with some stuff in there. So figured that that would be fun for him to open on the airplane. Also have another one of those. I don't know. This is called Ooshies. It's like DC Ooshies. I don't know. So have that. Also got that at the dollar store. Oh, this is a little airplane mat. So this is really nice. It goes over like the little tray table. So then that way it kind of is just like a little bit more sanitary. And like if he has little pieces of something, it's able to like stick around, and it's like a little like almost like tray type thing, like holder. So I have that in here. And then I have a couple of little books. I have a water wow, which he loves, absolutely loves doing those. And then I have a sticker wow, which he's already started doing, but I'm gonna be bringing it too, and it has like the little sticker thing. So absolutely loves those things. Oh, and then I have this little, you know, drawing tab. So like it has like the little pen here where he can like, if I can get it off, he can draw, and then it's so nice because then just erases. So it's something, you know, easy for him to like play with. If he wants to draw a little bit, he can do that. So have that ready to go. That's it for the big pouch. And then in here I have a bunch of little different things. I have like a little Bluey set, so he really likes Bluey. Have some sand here that he can play with, and then I have a little car if he wants to play with that. And finally a little like sensory tube, like giraffe type thing. It's like a little suction cups. So that is, and then that is it for his backpack. So he's all ready to go. He'll be so excited to carry his backpack on the airplane. He absolutely loves it. Silas came in at the perfect time because he didn't see any of his stuff yet, so didn't want him to see what was in his backpack, but he is very excited. Are you ready to take your Lightning McQueen backpack on the airplane? Yeah. So we are gonna wrap it up, my buddy. Oh! So we're gonna wrap it up tonight. Okay. So we're gonna wrap it up there tonight. Go eat some dinner, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, hi everybody. It is officially 2 days away until we leave for our cruise vacation. So excited. A couple of things I need to do tonight, just like last minute things I need to get ready, because tomorrow night is John's parents will come stay with us since we have a early flight, and they will, you know, take care of Teddy, and that way he's home with somebody. So very thankful for them. But there's a couple of things I wanted to do. So one of the first things I did was, you get like this online document, this port arrival form. I printed it out, and I wanted to like keep it with all of like my important information. So with my little thing that I showed you that I put all of our passports in, wanted to put it in there, that way I have it, and it just has like the barcode, so that way it's easy for them to scan for us to get onto the ship. Has like our stateroom on there, our reservation number, so just some good information, and then of course like our boarding group. So we have all that information good to go, so I want to keep that and keep it folded away and put it in there. And then the other thing that I need to do is I need to fill out our luggage tags. And I actually only need 2 of them. So Disney will send you these. They send them about 45 days out from your cruise date. And then whenever you have your stateroom assignment, you can go ahead and write these in. So like I said, we didn't get ours until later, so I couldn't write these on until I had that. But you'll see there's a little, you know, thing there where you can put it in. So I have my Sharpie, gonna write that in there. So we are in 65, 74. Take that on there. And then we're only taking 2 suitcases, so I only need to fill out the 2, even though they send them for every single person in your party. All right. Let's fill out both of these sides. All right, perfect. And so I also got something that I read about because I know that like these tags will fall off very easily. So I got these from Amazon. They're like almost like luggage tag holders, and you can reuse these, but you slide the tag in there so that way like it's not falling off and ripping off, because I have heard kind of horror stories about that. So wanted to make sure that we get our luggage nice and safe when it comes to, you know, getting on the cruise ship, because we're gonna need all of our stuff in there. So what these do is you just kind of slide these in. Let me show you, they're like a little Ziploc type thingy. So you put them in. Like I said, very nice because you can reuse these. So there you can see, very nice because it has my number on there, has our information. And then I can just put it in the other one here. All right, so there we go. Those are ready to go, and they come with these little thingies here. Let's see if I can open them. Like, they have like a weird placement. Let's see. You want to touch them? They're not very cool. I don't want you to lose them. So you can see, like, they're like these little things. So I just fish them into here. And then they will go onto our luggage like so. So you'll like twist it like this. And then that way it is nice and secure when it goes on our suitcase. Now, I don't have to put these on until, you know, we're already down there, because like I said, we're flying down the night before. So I don't really need to put these on right now. I'm just gonna keep them in my bag and put them in my little, like I said, this little thing here, and then I'll have everything that we need for the cruise. So just gonna throw all this stuff in here, and then I'll be good to go. All right, so there we go. Everything's tucked away nice and safely, and I have it all organized. So like I said, all the documents we need to get onto the cruise ship, everything's in here. So ready to go. I feel good about that. That's done. There are a couple more things I need to do. We need to pack a couple of last minute things I need to throw in my suitcase. Shouldn't be too much stuff, but it is things that like I realized I needed to pack up and have ready. So we're gonna head upstairs, get some of the packing done, and hopefully be pretty much done with it. All right, so a couple of extra things that I need to throw into the suitcase, like I said, are my meds bag. Have this all ready to go. Have our vitamins in here, have some electrolytes in here. I have the cold crush in here, just different things that we might need, Band-Aids, you know, antibacterial, you know, whatever you call it. What do you call it? Neosporin, whatever. So have that all ready to go. So this is something that has to go in there. Also, one thing that John like requested was that we get some snorkel gear. So buying our own and packing it with us. So I have his right here, and then I have mine. So instead of renting anything from the island at Castaway Cay, we can go ahead and just use our own. So we got these from Amazon. I think they were like 20 bucks or something, but it's nice to like kind of just have them. And then that way, if we want to snorkel, we can a little bit. So we got Silas just the goggles part for like the snorkel, because he's not going to understand the whole concept of like breathing through the tube yet. So I didn't want to get that. So I just got him these goggles, which look, you know, they fit him great. We already tried them on. So you can see, like, there they are. So that way he can use those whenever we go into the ocean if he wants to kind of swim around a little bit. And then one last thing that I got that I wanted to add in here was this kind of like toddler carrier. I've seen these before and I really felt like I didn't need them, but after like going to Disney so many times with my toddler and realizing how many times he wants picked up, this is perfect. So he just kind of like sits in here, and it just takes like some of that weight off, because if you know, like toddlers getting heavy, you know, you can't put them in like the carrier anymore, but they want to like be carried. So this is really good. I really like this one. I already tried it out with him. works really well. So I'm excited to use this, especially if we get off the boat and we're going to, like I said, the private island. We're going to Nassau and we're walking around, don't have the stroller. This will be perfect to just like if we need to pull it out and then carry him around with this. All right, so got that stuff in the suitcases. So we're all good, have that all packed up, ready to go. And I'm pretty much ready. That's crazy to say, but we're pretty much ready. So I don't know if I'll be checking in tomorrow, which will be one day away. Because, I mean, really, there's not like super a whole lot to do, but if I think of anything, I will let you know, or I will see you for the morning of our vacation, which I'm so excited for travel day. Yay! All right, hello everybody. One more day until our cruise vacation. Everybody say yay!
I'm looking for Goomba.
Why are you always worried about Goomba? So we're just doing some last minute things, last minute packing, but I told Silas somebody wants to call him and talk to him. So we're just waiting for a phone call. We're really, really excited.
Entire Disney Cruise Line crew is thrilled that you have decided to sail with us. And there's someone else who'd like to say hello to you too. Just press 1 and I'll connect you.
Hiya, pal. It's me, Mickey Mouse. And I was just... Mickey! Oh, hiya, Minnie. How are you doing?
Oh, Mickey, have you heard? Have you heard?
Heard what?
Our friend is coming for a visit. Oh, isn't it exciting?
It sure is. In fact, I'm talking to him right now.
You are? Well, you have to tell them hello from me, okay?
You got it. All right, pal. Minnie wanted me to say hello and
that we're really excited that you're coming to see us. Tell them that too.
that we're really excited you're coming to see us. And
And that we can hardly wait until they get here.
we can hardly wait until you get here. And wait, anything else, Minnie?
Her name is Silas. No, that's it.
Well then, pal, it's
Her name is
great talking to you.
Wait. No, I think that was it. Sorry.
Aw, that's all right, Minnie. Like I was saying, it sure was great talking to you. And we'll see ya real soon. Aw,
Real soon.
goodbye now.
Goodbye.
So long.
And remember, we love you.
That was so cool, huh?
Who called you?
Who called?
Mickey.
Mickey.
Who was with them?
Minnie.
Minnie. What did they say? They're excited to see you, huh? Threw some last minute things into my suitcase. Let me think what I didn't tell you guys. I had to throw my Oura Ring charger in there because that needed it. Of course, my jewelry was already in there, I believe. My flat iron I put in there because I just, you know, usually use it whenever I style my hair. One thing that I didn't realize was that it's going to be like 49 degrees when we fly out tomorrow. And we're leaving in the early morning. So I took out our sweatshirts from both of ours that we're packing because I don't think that we're gonna need more than one sweatshirt each. So we are wearing those to the airport, which is nice because then it frees up room in our suitcases. So over on this side, of course, I have like our swimsuit bag, and then I put, this is like my curling iron and crimper in here. My bag's still here. And then over here, I'm going to put my makeup bag and then also my other little toiletries bag that I need to put in here. So this one is good to go once I throw those last bags in there. I have to wait until early morning because I have to use them. And then over here, we have John and Silas's suitcase. So ready to go. Like I said before, this is John's shirt that he's gonna wear at Epcot, so wanted to have it easily accessible. So have it sitting out so he can change once we get down there. Meds bag, needed to put that in there. So once we got all of our stuff in, that is good. And then also too, we have, I'm deciding between two different athletic dresses for what I wanna wear tomorrow. So I just have them here. So, and again, it's nice because like we just have to open the one bag to get to this stuff. And then we also have John's running shoes that he will be wearing. And then over here on kind of like Silas's side, which is fun, you know, having his own side here, which I hear him, here he comes. I have, like I said, I have the snorkel gear, have his stuff. And then I also am bringing a blanket from home. This is like kind of like a nice like thin blanket. It's a Batman one, but it's what he wears every night. So I figured that this would kind of be like something good to be able to have this ready for him, and it'll be comfortable, like, you know, whenever he's sleeping in his bed on the cruise, feel like home. So it's looking good. That's it. We're all ready to go. All Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something I want to try to do with this, get off. I want to try to do with the suitcase
my back.
is I want to try to get these scratches off because it's looking a little dirty.
My backpack.
You can sit on your backpack. So with traveling a lot and taking this everywhere, it's just gotten a lot of scratches. So I'm using a magic eraser. So I'm gonna use a magic eraser, try to get a lot of these off. So let's see, I think it should work pretty well. All right, so I didn't get it perfect, but you know what? I'm happy with it.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Okay, buddy. This is the best it's gonna get. So, I don't know. What do you think, bud?
Good.
Good. All right. So that's it. I think that we are all good to go, ready to go. As somebody who's very excited, obviously. But we are ready, packed up. We're gonna get ready to have our little pizza party tonight, which like John's parents are going to be coming. So really excited about that. You can see his old crib back in my, oh my gosh. So yeah, so we're gonna have our pizza party and then we are going to be up and early for travel day tomorrow. So I'll see you all in the morning. All right, good morning everybody. We have officially made it. It is travel day. I am so excited. I'm a little tired because it's like 4 in the morning, but as I said, our flight leaves early. So excited, I cannot wait. So I'm ready, I'm all packed up. I finished putting everything in there. Oh, I just can't wait. I cannot wait. So, but I just wanted to say thank you all so much for joining me on this pack and prep. It's been really exciting getting ready for our first Disney cruise. I cannot wait for these vlogs. They're gonna be so exciting. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Get ready for those whenever they do go live. And if you enjoyed packing with me, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys down at Disney. Bye.